Who or what have you given authority to define your value? Your family, your past, your experiences, your achievements, your institution? What have you allowed to paint upon this masterpiece, which is yourself, that was fashioned and shaped by the hand of God and created in His image? You see, many times in our lives, we don't really realize how much impact the persons around us or the experiences that we have had actually affect us and have actually defiled our image, the image that God has placed within us. Not saying at all that God's image can ever be defiled, but sometimes what we allow can sometimes put a mask over it, that we are no longer focusing on the fact that you are created in the image of God, that you're a masterpiece fashioned by the work of your hand. Fashioned by the work of His hand. And sometimes when somebody tells us something, I don't know, sad, mad, and it affects us and it actually is targeted towards us, we sometimes see the need to accept these things and not blockade them, not push them away, when in reality they are completely contradictory to what God has said about us, that we are a chosen generation, that we are royal priesthood, that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Look, sometimes we allow persons' opinions to change the image that we have of our own selves, our own self-image, not basing our self-image on the fact that we were made in the image of God, that He took His time with us, and that He also blessed us and said, be fruitful, multiply, replenish the earth, subdue it, have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the fowl of the air, over the cattle, over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that moveth upon the earth. David marveled and said, what is man that you are mindful of them, and the Son of Man that you visited them? Sometimes we don't realize how important we are to God because we magnify what persons have said about us instead of what God has already said and declared over us. It's a real battle we all have to face. Who do we weigh in the scales, in the measure of importance? Whose opinion matters to us the most? Is it God's, or is it the persons around us? Is it our past? Is it our institution? Is it our experiences? Is it our family? Because not all the time these sources of influence give us the proper influence. Sometimes the persons around us beat down on us and make us feel less than who we actually are. But when you begin to know who you are, when you begin to know that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, and you take that mask off that tries to cover your true identity, the true opinion of your self-image, the true fact, the truth of your self-image, then when you begin to walk in that truth, in the truth, you're set free. You're set free knowing the fact that you are not defined by man, but you're defined by the one who created man. You get that? That's powerful. You're defined by the one who created man. You're not defined by man. You're not afraid of man's opinions. You're just looking for what God says about you. That's the final authority in your life. So my encouragement to you is that don't be defined by what persons say. Don't be defined by your past, your experiences, your institution, your family. Don't be defined by these things. Take your identity from Christ. And when you do that, step into your original design. Step into purpose. Knowing who you are unlocks the knowledge of your purpose. And when you walk in purpose, life is a lot better to live. No matter the ups and downs, once you know your purpose, you can ride the waves. And you won't sink. You walk on the water with Jesus. And if you begin to fall, He will pick you up, just like He did Peter. So realize that you're not the sum total of what persons have said. Your value, your identity is from Christ. So take it and receive it. All right? Have a great day.